I think you might be compensating a little bit there, bud. You're a Titan, and I'm much bigger than you, but like you've got a sick ass staff right there. Let me tell you, I'm just wondering. It's okay if you are. I'm just wondering. Anyways, welcome to the video. My name's Dychronic, host here on this Destiny video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Destiny 2 weekly reset for April 5th, 2022. Special stuff going on right now. We have boosted Gambit, and we also have Gambit Labs, which is an experimental version of Gambit. So you actually don't have a choice, it seems. You have to play the new Labs version. I forget exactly how it works, and on top of that, there's also a Vanguard rank booster. So this is going to be for the Vanguard rank, not the Ordeal rewards. On top of that, obviously, we have Grandmasters. Grandmasters is out. If you are 1550 or above, you can actually do Grandmasters today. And because we're here, let's take a look, shall we? Let's go ahead and take a look. What's he gonna? The Scarlet Keep. Yeah, no, I knew that. I don't know why I forgot, but the Scarlet Keep. In my opinion, probably like top 3 hardest Grandmasters in the game, because the boss fight area is very small, and the boss is very scary, and so are all the other enemies that spawn really fast. There is a way to escape out of the map behind the gate. I don't know if they patched it, but keep that in mind. As far as 100k goes, looks like Legend's pretty good. It's pretty slow Nightfall, so you definitely need a higher amount of point. You may even need more, but I think Legend's probably good. As for the Nightfall unique, it seems like it's going to be Palindrome and Plug 1. Or at least that's what it says on LightGG. Sometimes whenever we get an update like we did today, probably for Grandmasters and the Gambit Labs, sometimes it's off, so let me know in the comments down below if it is. For the Strike Burn, it's gonna be Arcsinge. The rotating Crucible playlist is gonna be mayhem. And as Shaq says, did you throw enough grenades? For the Vaults of Glass challenge, we have Out of Its Way, taking place in the 3rd encounter when you actually kill the big ol' Hydra, and in this encounter, all you have to do is just block every teleport. It's pretty easy. For the Vow of Disciple raid, we have Defenses Down. I'm assuming this is going to be in the 3rd encounter. Up next, let's take a look at the Week 7 challenges. First one is going to be Psyops Battleground on the Moon on Legend difficulty. Pretty much all of these weeks have gotten something like that, Legend difficulty with Cosmodrome, and then of course we have the other one. After that, killing more Light Hoarders in the Battlegrounds on the Moon. In Gambit, defeat targets with glaives, hand cannons, and rocket launchers. Oh, I wonder if Ariana's Vow and Galahorn are going to be used here. Complete Crucible matches in Glory, and any Nightfall Strike on Grandmaster. Keep in mind this one's ++, and these two are actually triple ++. Up next, let's take a look at the Eververse Store. That's a fancy looking ship. Taking a look at the different Bright Dust options. First of all, we have the Hold That Pose, which is essentially the mocap suit, which I think is kind of fun. You have a lot of little dots on you. You could probably combine that with some other stuff. With the Solar Sail ship, which is literally, honestly, I think this is from Star Trek, right? This is the Solar Sail ship in Star Trek. Or maybe Star Trek got it from something else. After that, we have the Capsule Gang entrance, which I don't know why it's Capsule Gang. And then, of course, we have the Mediator, which is a pinkish shader. Again, Titans color very differently, so keep that in mind. For the other Bright Dust section, first of all, we have the Bug Catching, which is literally like SpongeBob trying to catch some jellyfish, except you're catching some bugs. Pretty straightforward. We've got this jellyfish squid-looking sparrow, or not sparrow, ghost shell, which actually has some movement on it, which is nice. We have the Atlas Runner, which looks like this if you want it. After that, we have the Pallbearer, which Pallbearer sounds really familiar, but very interesting paper plane. Yeah. We have a chest piece ornament for the Falling Star, but I don't know why you right-click and preview just makes that happen. I'm not a big fan because the other ones are really good. We have an ornament for the Suros regime, if you want to make it look very Suros with a dragon. We have the Ghost Projection. We have some Transmat effects, which look like a big old fireworks display. Yeah. We have the Reflections entrance, which I actually think is pretty nice. We have the Taken Arrival, which looks a bit like that. We have the Wayfarer's Guise, which is something from last season, actually. I did not pick up yet, but very green. After that, we have the Neopop Wave, probably one of the most visually assaulting shaders in the game, if you have the right setup on your character. After that, the Metropolitan Acoustics, which is... It looks familiar. It might be like a superhero of some kind. And then, of course, we have the Hulk, which you want to look like the Hulk. Up next, let's take a look at the Gunsmith's Inventory. First up, for the first weapon today, we have the Scathlock. Actually, one of my favorite kinds of weapons. It's a 600 RPM and it's a kinetic. Pretty good stats. Subsistence Osmosis isn't the best combination. It does have extended barrel, but I definitely would like to see a lot more range stuff, and this one has really good perk combinations like, I think, Rampage or Kill Clip, so you can definitely do better than this. After that, we have the Single Patient, which is Steady Hands Frenzy. Frenzy being probably one of the best perks in the game. Has range, has reload and stability stuff. I'm not a big fan of Steady Hands, but overall not a bad roll, just not an amazing roll. After that, the stochastic variable, which has ambitious dragonfly. Not a bad roll, though dragonfly doesn't really fit SMGs. You're not getting a lot of headshots. Ricochet rounds, and the rest of it's okay, but you can definitely do a lot better with range and all that whatnot. Ogma PR6, Turnabout Demolitionist, pretty good PvE combo. I do like 453 bursts, they are a lot of fun to use. I see range or stability options, a little bit of whatever and then whatever, so you could definitely have some better masterworks and barrel perks, but pretty damn good. After that, the Pleroma B, which is lasting impressions unrelenting. I believe this can have auto-loading plus explosive light, which is probably the preferred option, and then of course impact casing is missing here, so not a great combo. And then the Typhon GL5, which can actually have explosive light and something else here. I don't think it can have auto-loading, but it can have explosive light, which is a really big fan perk, and then of course no spike grenade. And if you haven't seen it already, I do live stream after all of these videos, and I live stream right here on YouTube, oftentimes doing open lobbies for the new raid, for Nightfalls, for Grandmasters, for seasonal stuff, and all that whatnot. So come check it out, link in description. Well, actually it's on YouTube, no, never mind. And of course a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon, specifically a big thank you to Mama Dad, Christian Thompson, Kellyanne, Ostrike, Jacob Berg, Monday, Steve Bachman, Sir Panther, and Casey Reagan for their support on Patreon. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.